Washington Tigers Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Dezeen Enterprises, Midwest Products, and KNDY Washington.
Dezeen Enterprises has been laying floors all over our area since 1962. That's miles and miles of carpet, laminate, tile, hardwood, and vinyl. And they are so good at it that their schedule is filling up fast. So while good things come to those who wait, if you have a remodel or a new construction project in your near future, you should probably get on their schedule today. So call 785-325-2379. That's 785-325-2379. Dezeen Enterprises in Washington. Why would you go anywhere else? Financing available.
Ho, ho, ho! All the beautiful sounds of the holiday season. The season of friends and family who gather to eat, drink, and share the Wi-Fi.
That's right. Enjoy uninterrupted connectivity with Blue Valley Technologies worry-free Wi-Fi. Get 2 months free, worry-free Wi-Fi, and free installation from Blue Valley Technologies.
Find out more details at bluevalley.net/promo.
Joined now by Scott Romizer, head coach of the Washington County girls basketball team. Coach, welcome back into the program this year. Before we get into it, I know I've had a chance to see you, but for those that haven't, how many girls do you have out this year for basketball?
We have 15 out this year. So we have 4 seniors, and I believe 3 or 4 sophomores, 2 freshmen, the rest are juniors. So we got kind of a good mix.
Well, and you guys do return a decent amount of letter winners from last year's too. How does that help with you preparing for the season? You know, just them girls knowing what kind of to expect from you as a coach, and then them from players as well.
Yeah, that does help in the process. You know, we did change a few things on what we do offensively, a little bit of motion offense and things like that. So we're still kind of growing and progressing and figuring that out. But for the most part, you know, the drills are the same. And with only having 2 freshmen, they've adapted pretty quick, and it's been, you know, a smooth transition for them.
How do you feel they've come out and played here in these first, I think, 4 games now that you've had?
Well, the first 2 games last week, boy, offensively, we've really struggled to finish around the basket a little bit. And then free throw shooting-wise, to be honest with you, we were just atrocious from the line. And so, it's been a focal point in practice, to try to get a little better. And it's more of a mental game than it is a physical game, I believe, on the free throw shooting. And Saturday we went and played at Concordia, and we played really a 4-quarter game off both ends of the floor. We hit shots, and then we were able to defend, rebound, and do a lot of nice things. And then unfortunately we ran into Smith Center on Tuesday. It was just a really good girls team. And there were times where we kind of stood in there and played pretty well, but we lacked the consistency to be able to keep ourselves in the game. But we did, once we got to the line, we did shoot better, so maybe we're headed in the right direction.
Well, and we were chatting a little bit before with Smith Center, and then, your schedule coming up, you talked about it, Centralia, Valley Heights after the break, and a few of these other top teams in the league. You're going to be tested real heavenly here early on. How will that hopefully help with knowing what your team is before you get too deep into the season?
Well, I think, just playing against really good competition, it will allow you to become better, to work on your game and try to find a way. And so, we need to look at it as an opportunity to try to improve. Wins and losses take care of itself. It's, we just need to look internally and try to improve our game as a whole, not only as a team, but individually, and just find ways to do things better.
Maybe didn't have the season you wanted last year, but like we said, returning a decent amount of girls. What steps do you want to see them make here as the season progresses?
Well, just honestly, we just want to continue to try to improve our skill level. We do lack size, so that kind puts us behind the eight ball in what we can and can't do, especially in the half court, offensively and defensively. And, we do have some speed, but teams are aware of that. They scheme and try to take that away from us. So we got to find a counter and be able to try to be consistent on that end of the floor. And, I'm just hopeful that they'll stick with it and keep improving, because we have seen some improvement, but, we got a lot of work to do that we need to try to get done.
Well, like I said, I happened to catch one game with you already this season, and it was a fun one to call, and I look forward to obviously catching some more as the season progresses. So, Scott, that's all I've got for you here today.
All righty.
Joined by Scott Romeiser, head coach of the girls. I appreciate the time, Scott, and we'll catch you later.
All right, we sure do. We appreciate it, too. Thank you.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
You want a bank that not only cares about you, but the businesses and families around. FNB Washington is that bank. Community-minded since 1883, FNB Washington truly has been there through it all. A mainstay in the Washington community, FNB cherishes the opportunity to give back, whether participating in hosting local events, providing a community room for public use, or cheering the Tigers on to victory. Your local and hometown bank is still FNB Washington, Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Washington Tigers Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, Design Enterprises, Midwest Products, and FNB Washington.